Whenever a Samsung product gets a FE moniker, it is usually a more affordable device of its flagship sibling. And this slate right here is the Tab S7 FE, a tablet that didn't get a lot of attention, and it shares the same design as the Tab S7 Plus with several necessary downgrades to make it an affordable tablet. In fact, this is the only 12-inch tablet that you can get in the sub 2,000 ringgit price range, which makes it very attractive if you require a large screen tablet. So here's my review of the Tab S7 FE after using it for 2 weeks. We've added a whole lot of things to Good Deals by KLGG, such as bags, smart locks, audio gear, and more. Shop now and check out with Atomi, and IOU pay 0% installment from 50 ringgit and get 10 ringgit off your first purchase with minimum 100 ringgit spent. Visit Good Deals by KLGG in the link below. One thing I'm really happy about the Tab S7 FE is that Samsung hasn't compromised on the build quality despite its much lower price tag. The tablet is still made of a full aluminum body like the Tab S7 Plus. Screen bezels are relatively slim, although it isn't a Super AMOLED display, and it has a smooth rounded edge that doesn't make it painful to hold, unlike other tablets. For a 12-inch tablet, the Tab S7 FE is pretty manageable at 609 grams, and even when I attach the keyboard case cover, it doesn't weigh a ton in my bags. Now, since this is a FE device, you definitely need to expect certain hardware downgrades and omissions, but fortunately, they are very reasonable. Depending on whether you picked up the Wi-Fi or 5G version, my unit is the former that is powered by a Snapdragon 778G chipset paired with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of expandable storage. You get dual stereo speakers instead of quad speakers, a 60Hz 12.4-inch TFT LCD 2560 by 1600 display instead of a 120Hz display, a single 8MP main camera, and a lower resolution 5MP front camera. Otherwise, it still comes with a 10,090 mAh battery with 45 watts fast charging support and the very same S Pen stylus. Although I miss having a Super AMOLED and high refresh rate on a tablet display, the Tab S7 FE's LCD display fortunately doesn't disappoint, especially if you're thinking to use it for scribbling notes or drawing doodles with the S Pen. The input latency is still really decent compared to the Tab S7 Plus. Colors are nicely saturated when watching HDR content on Netflix and YouTube, and viewing angles are really good, and the panel isn't really too reflective. The dual stereo speakers don't sound bad either. In fact, I find it to produce better details and warmer sound than the quad speaker system I've experienced on the Xiaomi Pad 5, and better volume than the current iPad Air. It also has Dolby Atmos support that enables better soundstage when you play music and movies. And here's how the speakers sound like. Every time I review an Android tablet, I'm usually let down by disappointing software efforts of the brand and the lack of tablet-optimized apps. While the latter is still a thing on the Tab S7 FE, which I can't really blame Samsung for it, I have to commend the huge efforts Samsung has done to make Android a much better tablet operating system. For instance, space utilization for icons and widgets are way better than other Android tablets. The notification shade appears whichever way that you swipe down, and the way it manages split screen and windows felt more intuitive than iPad OS. Also, if you prefer to use the tablet like a computer, Samsung DeX gives you that desktop experience that also tends to resolve screen optimization issues of apps. I can really work on it all day and don't actually miss using a PC. Furthermore, the Tab S7 FE has a built-in wireless display feature that lets you mirror your computer's display and can be optimized for faster response for drawing and gaming at the expense of battery life. The Tab S7 FE's cameras aren't something that you want to use it for a typical social media uploads or for a TikTok video. However, if you're thinking to use it as a document scanner or to quickly take a photo to attach it in an email, it is definitely possible. As a video conferencing machine, as you can see right now, the front camera looks really great, and it looks way better than any other laptop webcams that I've used. So, as a video conferencing machine, this is definitely top-notch. I am a big fan of the Snapdragon 778G chipset when it is used on phones and tablets because of the performance and power efficiency. I totally welcome that on the Tab S7 FE, as I have not encountered any performance drawbacks on my unit, and I was able to multitask in Samsung DeX without issues. Gaming on the Tab S7 FE is also pretty good, as I was able to play games like Honkai Impact 3 on the highest graphics setting with 60 frames per second. Samsung claims that you are able to get up to 13 hours of video viewing on a single charge, and although I don't really binge watch that much on the tablet, I only needed to charge the tablet every 2 days when I'm using it for an average 3 hours of productivity work on a day-to-day basis. The Galaxy Tab S7 FE retails from 1899 ringgit, which is neither a super affordable nor expensive tablet considering what you're getting out of it. This is finally an Android tablet that I can wholeheartedly recommend if you want a large screen tablet with good performance and can't afford to spend more to get the 4th Gen iPad Air or the more expensive flagship Tab S7. Furthermore, the inclusion of the S Pen stylus is a big bonus for creative users as you don't need to fork out extra cash to get one. So that's it for my review of the Galaxy Tab S7 FE. It's a really great tablet that I recommend that you guys go check it out. So be sure to subscribe to our channel for more tech videos coming right up, and give us a thumbs up if you love what you saw, because we really appreciate that big thumbs up. So that's it for now, and I will see you guys in our next video.